morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday today. We're making a little trip to the tent. We got some stuff we need to put away. Anthony's got a whole mess of things. Got to make a little trip. Our poor tent. Anthony just said that. He's like, man, our tent's messy again. And I said, well, that's because we moved everything from the supply room / pole barn over to the tent. And that stuff was already in the tent at one time. A lot of back and forth with our possessions. Yeah, well, Anthony's doing a balancing act right now, so he's not being very talkative. I know, when I was telling him, because he's like, oh, well, we'll do the vibe while we take the stuff out. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's cool. I'm like, but I said the only thing that kind of sucks is we only got so many hands. Nah, it's not. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. I got some new Christmas decorations. I bought some new blow-ups. I know Christmas is like a ways away, and I'm like, man, I bought all these little things, and I can't even use them right now, because, I mean, I could, I guess, decorate for Christmas if I wanted to, but it's too early for that. We still got fall to go through, or November. But, yep, I got like, I got like a 10-foot inflatable Christmas tree, and like, Wyatt's into like axolotls, and they had actually a blow-up Christmas axolotl down there. So I bought one for him. And then what was the other one? Oh, it's like it's cute. They're like penguins building a snowman or something like that. I thought it was cool. I'd show you guys the inside of the tent, but it's messy. There's a little sneak peek. It's just full of stuff. That's, I mean, mainly what it is. Story of our life. Always full of our stuff, you know? But that's okay. The weather today, guys, really weird, but it's kind of hard to see. Like, the camera does no justice, but it's very cloudy and overcasty today. We are supposed to be getting some rain this week. And then I looked, and next week it's supposed to be pretty rainy all week, too, which is good. But also bad at the same time. It's good because we need the rain. I miss the rain. We desperately need it. It's been so dry around here. And we're still under a burn ban and all that stuff. But it sucks at the same time because we do have a list of things we'd like to get done and get working on. And the rain's going to be kind of...
We'll just be working out in the rain.
Yeah.
We got to get things done.
Well...
We won't really have a choice.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like... Just sucks that for the work wise, but it will be good for just everything's just so dry. Everything's so dry around here. I'd like to like blow some leaves and stuff, but I mean there's so many leaves. It's so bad. But everything's just dry, so you use the leaf blower and it just kicks up a bunch of dust and stuff. So it's like, you know, but then you wait till it rains, and then you go to blow the leaves, and they're all going to be, you know, wet and heavy to move around. So, I don't know. I guess it's a damned if you do and damned if you don't type situation for the leaves.
I was looking to see if I had extra tote laying around, and I don't.
No extra tote?
We had so many.
Yeah, we did, and then we've used... I think we took some to... for the pole barn and stuff when we were moving everything out.
What?
Didn't we take a tote or two for over when we were moving things around on the pole barn?
Yeah. I mean, we bought like 50 totes when we moved.
Yeah, we had so many totes. And we did lose... I don't really think we even lost the totes. It's the lids that always get broken and stuff. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Enough of the totes. We do need extra totes. Especially, too, I'm going to need some extra totes for my Christmas decorations. I got all those new ones, and I ain't got no... I say all those new ones. I mainly bought blow-up stuff. And then I did get some, like, because I have pillows on my couch. You know, they're couch pillows. I bought, like, covers for them that are Christmassy.
All the cats.
Yeah. I know, I was looking.
We're not going to the pond.
All the cats are over here.
Except for Michonne.
Where is Michonne? Have you seen her this morning?
No.
You didn't see her?
No.
Well, she might be over at camp. She did not come down to the bus stop with us. And I was looking too, and some of you guys probably already know, but time changes this weekend. On Sunday. I say that because we went down to the bus stop. We walked down to the bus stop this morning, and it was like pitch black outside. And then like we had to come up here, and we had to wait around a little bit for the sun to come out before we could start like recording and stuff, because it was dark.
Yeah, I'm happy it's going to be changing. I don't like when it's so dark in the mornings.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to wait until 8 o'clock or later sometimes to actually have light.
Yeah, to even do anything. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had to wait around to even do the vibe this morning because it was dark outside. I mean, I guess we could do it in the house, but we did that the other day. But yeah, Anthony's friends, or my friends too. I always say that, but our friends left yesterday. Anthony took them to the airport, and
Yeah, it's been a long week
yeah,
for me.
it has.
It's like, because from here to the fishing trip where we go, it's 5 hours to drive one way. And then we're there all weekend, then 5 hours back.
Yeah.
And then I have to drop them off to go back home in Little Rock, which is 2.5 hours one way.
Yeah.
So another 5. So in the past, I don't know, 4 days or whatever, I've driven 15 hours.
Yeah. Or no, because you.
More.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 15
lot of
hours.
driving.
It is a lot of driving. It is.
I told Roxanne, like when I got home yesterday, after finally I was back, and they left. I was like, I feel like I just got home.
Yeah.
Because I've been driving so much.
Yeah. Well, I will say he's been gone like a lot over the last couple days. Yeah, yesterday he was home for just because they didn't have to leave till a little bit later, which was nice. Everybody got to kind of loaf around yesterday morning.
Michonne's over here.
Oh, and kind of get with it. So, and then Anthony got to relax a little bit yesterday morning before we left, or he left. I didn't go. I stayed home.
Well, Wyatt was coming. I wasn't going to be home in time for Wyatt.
No, that, and because of the weekend and stuff, like I needed to do laundry, and you know, I'm kind of unprepared for having house guests because we don't get a lot of visitors over at our place. I mean, we get people who come over and they hang out and have dinner and stuff, but like as far as like overnight visitors, I think that was like our first guest. Chris and...
Well, I don't count like David and stuff. Cause
that's what I'm talking about. People coming over for dinner. I'm not saying staying the night, like hosting and having people visit. They were the first ones, like, to actually stay in our house and stuff. Because the couple of friends that you had before...
Well, they stayed in Thunderdome. Well, he stayed in Thunderdome.
Yeah. No, you're right. They were the second ones, because the very first friends that you had come over...
Well, my friend Robert from Vegas, him and his wife came.
Yeah,
but they didn't even spend the night. They were here like all day.
Yeah.
Because they were just passing through.
And we didn't even have the house done or anything at that time.
All we literally had was like
Thunderdome, and that was it.
And so we hung out by the pole barn and like grilled, and like they were gonna stay, but then they decided, you know what, we just want to get going home. So they left, I don't know, to drive all night, like around 10:30 or something, 11.
Something like that, yeah.
And just drove back. And then so they didn't spend the night. And then I had another friend of mine, same thing. He was driving across country. He wanted to just come see it. And so he stayed for one night. And he slept in Thunderdome.
Yeah. And was it winter time? It was like around this time, wasn't it? It was cooler, I remember.
It was spring.
It was springtime.
Springtime.
It was the other way around. Because everything was pretty green around here.
Yeah.
I remember telling him that. I'm like, well, you came at a really good time.
Yeah.
And then I think that's it.
It's kind of either way, though. Like, which one's more, which one do you think is more pretty? Like, as an individual, do you like the Rainbow Mountain?
Yeah.
Or do you like green everywhere?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Because as you guys can see, there's not that much green left.
No, it's
It's
almost
brown.
like, yeah, I it's like fall showed up overnight or something. And yesterday it was like this, but I think today it seems a lot more fall-y out.
It's kind of warm. Believe it or not, it's warm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not that much wind and everything's brown, as you guys see. So yeah,
Yeah.
I wish it would be cooler.
And
Like there's no need to even think about a sweater right now.
yeah, and I'll say it's kind of like cloudy and overcasty today, so kind of gives off that kind of fall-y vibes.
But watch, right when Halloween hits, because it happens every time, boom,
Yeah.
the weather's going to change and it's going to be cold.
Yeah. We're in for some cold. And like I was mentioning earlier, it's supposed to be raining a lot this week and into next week, so that's probably going to help the temperature around here a little bit. Something in that tree over there making noise.
By a squirrel.
Yeah, and the cats are all, they were all staring at it.
Maybe.
So we do have a little bit of things we want to do today. Nothing too crazy. Anthony's still kind of recuperating. You know?
I haven't had a day off.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Like,
it
that
hasn't
sounds
rest.
weird when I say, well, you just went on a fishing trip. That's a whole day off. I'm talking about like a day to relax. Like, my body's hurting right now, but
Yeah.
it is
Well,
what it is.
and plus, I will say too, like entertaining people, right? It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
You know?
You want to give your arm a rest for a
Yeah.
minute?
Oh, well, because I was saying real quick before we were talking about our friends and how these are like the first ones, and we were unprepared for entertaining people. Like I don't have enough towels in the house for everybody.
Oh,
yeah. Just,
Well, Roxanne and I, we used to be the house that everybody went to.
yeah.
Okay? Not because anybody else didn't have a nice house or nothing like that. It's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's just we lived in Vegas, and it was a big house.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had like a full spare room with their own bathroom and big backyard for Vegas and blah blah blah.
Yeah. We had the space for it.
Yeah, I mean separate dining room, all kinds of stuff. So usually all the gatherings were there. Not every single one of them,
Yeah.
but a lot of them. So she always had all this extra stuff for when people came over.
Yeah.
You know, she had it all planned out. Oh, let me go grab the guest towels and put them in the guest bathroom at our house,
Yeah.
you know. But here, I told her, I said, man, I mean, we downsized so much on purpose. We wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Our house is not really big enough at all to house people anymore.
No, I mean,
It's one person at a time is okay.
yeah, I was gonna say Chris. He slept on the couch in the house.
Yeah.
We could like put out an air mattress in the living room. I thought of that too. We could like.
But then the whole living room's taken up and you can't even walk.
No, it would.
You know what I
would
mean?
have to like. What you would do, what I would do, is if I had an air mattress, I'd like blow it up, put it in the living room, and then like I'd put it in Wyatt's room during the day.
Yeah, see, it's that's what I'm getting at though. If it's out, like you can't even walk to Wyatt's room. So that's the size of it. It's just the difference, right?
I wouldn't say it's that bad.
It'd be pretty bad because you'd have the couch in the way and you'd have the chest in the
I
way.
would move the chest against the wall underneath the TV, and then I'd put the couch or the air mattress right there on that rug.
It's pretty bad.
That's what I would
It'd be pretty bad. There wouldn't be that much space. But that's, I mean, obviously that's the size. It's a difference. It's a difference.
Well, what I was getting at too is, oh, you see that?
No.
Oh.
Trying to get a bird.
Yeah. We just haven't had a lot of visitors come visit. Like, outside visitors, you know? From out of state.
No.
Like, I know my mom's planning a visit next year.
Yeah, and she'll take Wyatt's room over.
Yeah, we'll give her Wyatt's room.
If it's just her, and then Wyatt we'll have him sleep in Thunderdome, which I'm sure he won't mind.
Yeah, that or the couch, whatever.
Or the couch. He won't mind. Either way.
Yeah.
Just while Grandma's here visiting from out of state. You know what I mean?
And then, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all I have left to come visit. I mean, sad, but it's true.
Sad but true.
You know, I ain't got no friends.
Tomorrow we're going to be going to town to get the wood and supplies to continue this build. Now that all the stuff that's been planned for the rest of the year that's planned is done. This needs to get done quick. This has been, all of a sudden the cat,
Well,
but this is one little section left.
yeah.
We're not taking our time on purpose.
No.
I'm trying to say, like, we're trying to get it done, but there's been so much stuff. So
I was hoping before, when we first, very, 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 very first started, I was hoping around this time that it would at least have the zip board on the sides and the roof.
I know,
would
me
be
too.
on. That's where I was hoping we'd be at. By
Slackers.
now. But, I mean, we can't help,
Well, building our own
crap happens.
trusses and different things, that took a lot more time than we thought. And then right around the time we finished this, then it was the fishing trip, and it's just been go, go, go. But this week, like I said, tomorrow we are going to go get the wood so we can build the trusses on the workshop part and actually get this thing covered, because with the rain coming, we're going to take that plastic over there, which is a giant, big, huge roll of plastic.
Yeah.
And we're probably just going to plastic over the roof and like staple it on or something for now, temporary.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the rain to get all on the floor, like for days and days. It'll ruin the subfloor.
No, I don't either.
You know what I mean? It'll ruin it. So
I will say that's been one good thing about not having any rain.
not having a what?
Not having any rain recently.
Oh yeah, yeah. If we've had rain like nonstop, we'd have been in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it did rain. I think maybe 2 times since we've started this project. Okay, three times. It's rained 3 times. So, considering it could rain here anytime, so hopefully.
Plus, we need this thing to get done, guys. At least covered so we can start working on things. There's so much stuff in the house and around, right? That we're like, this needs to go into the supply room when it's done. This needs to go into the supply room. We need to do this, do that.
Yeah, we were just talking about that this morning. I'm like, man, all these jars need to go in the supply room so I can have my shelf back up here. It's just so full of stuff.
Yes. So, but we don't really need that much more wood.
No.
In all reality, really don't. All right, we're gonna need, like, off the top of my head, I don't know, but maybe like 25 more pieces of 2x4s, which honestly is not that much considering.
Well, you need 2.
You know what I mean?
3 2x4s for 1 truss. So.
Yeah, 2 8-footers and 1 10-footer.
Yeah.
So each one of those is 3.
Yeah.
Well, and then we're gonna have to have some support stuff. So.
I will say though, we are like almost done framing it in.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't have that much more.
And then I will say, I think putting like all the zip board and stuff on there, that should move pretty quickly when we start.
Yeah, the roof shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, putting it up on the roof.
It shouldn't be too bad, as in for like time wise, because it's, I mean, a big giant sheet of 4x8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It covers a lot of area quickly. So, and they have that in stock in town. I've asked. They keep it in stock now. And Melanie and Gary are gonna let me use their roller, so I don't have to buy one, and I'll have to buy the tape. But other than that, once we put that on and slap that on, it should be pretty. At least the roof would be pretty easy, and then the siding would be fairly easy too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, once we
Hoping.
start putting the zip board on, right? That I think is going to move so much faster than it's taken us to frame and build this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you look around and you're like, oh, it's taking you guys this long to get here. Yeah, but you gotta look. We had to tear this all down. We had to do the flooring. We had to,
Well, yeah, the tear down and then redo the posts. We had to do all the foundation.
Yeah.
And different things, and build everything, and hand make trusses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
There's a lot of work involved into this little building here.
Yeah, but it's coming along. It's gonna look nice.
It is. I'm excited.
It's gonna look
for
nice, guys. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We are getting there. And I will say, the fishing trip. I know I said it yesterday, but man, I've been thinking about it. It was such a good time.
Yeah. Oh.
Totally random, but another totally random thing. I guess there's a couple people asking, "Hey, do we still have our other dogs?"
Oh yeah, it's funny. I was gonna bring it up, and then I totally forgot. So I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last couple of videos, some people have been asking about all of our dogs. We still have all of our dogs, every single one of them. Bruce, Ghost, Mora, they're all here. Actually, they're up on the deck right now.
Mm-hmm.
They just had breakfast, and they're hanging out with us.
Well, they were asking, well, we never hear them.
We'll hear them or see them.
Well, Well, the reason why you don't hear them, and I don't mind telling you guys, is because we have bark collars on them.
Yeah.
I have a bark collar on Bruce, and I have a bark collar on Mora. And I don't have one on Ghost because he, like 99% of the time, doesn't bark.
Nah.
I don't have one on Jaina. I don't have one on the little dogs. It's just Bruce and Mora. And the reason for that, Bruce will never, ever, ever be quiet.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, when he starts.
Okay.
Yeah, he won't stop.
And I'm sorry, but nobody wants to hear a hound dog all day.
Yeah, and all night.
Okay, and all night.
Yeah.
And then what happens with Mora, she will start barking at Ghost if he's like hanging out in the doghouse in the dog run, and she won't stop barking for hours.
Yeah.
So you'll have Bruce baying for 12 hours straight, and Mora barking at Ghost for 4 or 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
Every single day, 7 days a week. So you can imagine how your sanity runs out very fast.
Yeah, yeah.
When you can't even like not hear it. You're like, and you'll be down at the bus stop, and you'll hear it echoing.
Yeah, that's the big issue is whenever we like walk down to the bus stop, the dogs will see us because we do take them with us sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes we don't because we're like, oh man, we got to get going, so let's go. And they'll see us walk by, and they will not shut up until after we've come back and let them out, and you know.
So we got them some bark collars, and they work. They don't bark, and I put them on vibrate, so you guys know.
Yeah, I was gonna also say they don't wear them all the time. Like right now, they're not wearing
They
them.
don't even have them on right now.
Yeah, and Mora, I took hers off yesterday.
She hasn't had it on.
No, 2 days ago now.
But what it's doing is it's training them not to bark all the time.
Yeah.
Is what's there for. They're not like, okay, let me put this on forever. No, they learn. Hey, wait a minute, I shouldn't bark. And it's actually working.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. So I'm working with them on that to not bark so much. And for Bruce to bay.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to not ever do that because he's a hound dog.
Yeah, well no, and dogs, I mean, they're supposed to bark. Like that's
nobody on the planet likes a dog that does nothing but barks.
Yes, but there's a limitation to how much barking you should do.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody likes a dog that does nothing but barks.
Yeah.
A little yapper dog, a big dog. I mean, it's the most annoying thing on the planet when they never stop.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So that's why you guys don't hear them. Yeah. Because they got bark collars on.
See them right now. They're up on the deck.
Yeah. Well, this thing blew off from the wind. Yeah. That fell off. And see, look, they're all up here hanging out, as you guys can see. Hi, Bruce. The whole circus is here. Hey, I was just talking about barking dogs. Hi, Mora. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Ghost. Hi, everybody. See, so they're hanging out, guys. Now, but we're going to get busy, guys. We got a couple things to get done.
Yeah.
We want to get going before it gets too late in the day. Yeah. Or if it rains, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, it's cloudy.
It's very cloudy today.
It's hard to see.
I didn't see no rain, but hey, what do I know?
So happy Tuesday, guys.
Yes.
Stay safe, stay motivated. Catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.